welcome everybody to the very...
Also, I feel like I must talk at the same time as you. You know those like twins? Have you seen that meme? You know that meme of like the two identical twins where they talk at the same time? Like, do it, I'll do it. And then I'll
Welcome, buddy, to the very first episode of Fridays with Friends at Friends. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
It's hysterical.
Okay, bye. So now I've spoken to a lot about Fridays with Friends at Friends, and you're watching the pilot episode, and what is going to be happening is that once a week I'm going to have breakfast with one of my friends at Friends, and the very first friend to feature on Fridays with Friends is the one and only founder and CEO of 2.0 Strength and Fitness, Ronit Garber. Is that sound over? You know that like...
Oh, yes.
That. Now, Ronit loves food. Is hot. Owns a gym. Is a mom boss. Is an entrepreneur. I guess that's the same thing. And we are outing her as my bestie. The world now knows that Ronit is officially... We are Facebook official right now.
We've taken our relationship public.
I can't actually take myself seriously. Weirdly, I could take myself more seriously with this than with this. Like, you look so hot. I just have to, like, try to compete. I can't.
It's not a competition.
Everything is a competition.
Just give up.
I do surrender to your superior heat.
Okay.
It's because she owns a gym. That's what I tell myself. Right. What did I think? Oh, Facebook official. Now, Ronit can no longer hide the fact that we are besties.
No, it's out in the open.
You can run, but you can't hide.
No.
And so we have come...
We'll catch up to you eventually.
Because I'm so loud, basically.
Oh, yes. Because you come and make us eat. Exactly. It's like we have to come and make a podcast of us eating food.
Do you hate it, though?
No. That's why I'm here. I don't hate it.
And also the food.
I don't hate it. No, there's so much. White t-shirts, no. Okay, but that's like literally another podcast.
Maybe that's...
I don't even know if that's on the agenda.
What we're going to do is we're going to...
The title is...
Okay.
How a white t-shirt can change your life. That is the end. Thanks for joining. That's all they need to know.
A white t-shirt can change your life?
A white t-shirt can change your life. And it's not for everyone, and like not everyone will understand it.
And also not everyone can.
Not everyone can.
Cut to the Gossip Girl scene where Serena Vanderwoodson says, not everyone wants to be Blair Waldorf. And then Blair says, not everyone can be. Okay, so...
Okay, but I think like...
You go.
No, okay, fine. So that's really why we're here. But we also really had to taste this delicious
And also
food.
we don't want it to get cold.
We don't want it to get cold. So we're going to taste with all the... We're going to taste...
These are the warm bits and bobs.
Okay, what are we doing first? Oh, I like this.
Yeah, okay, this is...
I've always wanted to do this.
I know we are. Don't you also watch food things?
Do I watch food things? I am the queen of food porn.
Ronit Garber grew her nails, so I grew my nails. Okay.
And then I cut my nails. So say two fed too.
When I cut my nails, yeah, okay. All right, let's go.
Good.
I would eat this even if I were... Also, look at my lips. Like
Breakfast.
Can you cope that my lips don't work? I can't keep my food in.
It's just like dribble out.
No, yeah, so then I do this.
This is...
How good is this?
Pastry.
I love a mushroom as well.
I also love it. I know this is going to sound so typical, but like, I love that it's like substantial. Like, it's actually got like filling.
Calories.
Like, protein. Like, it's got... Feels like you're eating an egg. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you're having an omelette.
Nutrition. It's so delicious. I love a mushroom. Okay. That's just my secret, like,
so now I need to tell you.
Trait.
You love it?
Mushroom. Not a magic mushroom, a regular mushroom.
I understood.
Thank you.
Okay. So can we talk about my running?
Okay. How do you know she's a runner?
Exactly. No, but the whole...
Just tell everyone, you haven't always been this way. You haven't always been this way.
No, but that's... No, that's the irony. I was going to say...
You've recently...
If you go to my Instagram page, like, you'll just see, like, post after post about heavyweight training.
That's so true.
Cardio. Like, that is my identity. And then, in true
Rubaloo
style, I was like, I want to start waking up at 4:30 in the morning and go running.
Literally.
And I don't know why I did it.
Even me, I don't know.
It was a cry for help. It was something. It wasn't like...
Let your cry for help make you hotter, though.
It wasn't even to be hotter. I don't know what it was.
It's hot like, to begin with.
I don't believe running is going to make you hot.
It's not, but it's good.
It's good for your brain.
Mental
but anyway, it's like, I do it in the morning, so that's like nobody knows.
I also do it in the... running? Or?
No, running.
Lol.
You don't do it in the morning.
I don't sleep. If you ask Johnny, he'll tell you I don't do it at night either.
I go with a group of girls, the most stunning group of girls.
Name names, joking. No. I'm joking.
It's like sworn to secrecy and take it to my grave.
Am I allowed to join? Not that I ever will.
Probably not,
okay.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. This is like Gilla doesn't let me join the book club.
You want to be invited.
You invite me. We don't invite anyone.
I don't invite you to my runs.
No, but you invite me to things. I arrive at your house uninvited.
Yeah, I mean, I don't invite anyone.
Vegetable spring roll.
Basically, the idea of the run is that...
Oh my God, it's got a bit of curry. This is why we are friends.
It's really good.
Hey?
So what I do now is that listen to an audiobook while I'm running.
Oh, I love that. I do love that for you.
And it is my favorite. So I started listening to the book.
Which one?
The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Isn't it life changing?
It's absolutely life-changing.
Mark Manson.
First of all, it's
You
hilarious.
stop giving a fuck.
I know. That's why I'm reading it. This is why I'm reading this book.
I really struggle with this topic. What did you say, Ruth?
Yeah, same.
It's my biggest.
It's so worried
It's my
what other people
toxic
think.
trait. I give too many fucks.
No, but the point is not to not give a fuck. It's just to you've got
Know where to spend them.
you've got a limited amount of fuck.
You need
where
to have
you
a
can put them.
budget. Yeah.
It's very
Life changing.
life-changing.
Okay, fine. Oh, did you hear that? Like, I think this is going to be a good one
It's
because
like a microphone.
we have one.
Yes,
Yes.
Pastry.
I know.
Pastry and
Mm.
flaky.
Pastrying.
Pastry.
This is such a good one. Spinach and feta.
Okay.
Bomb.
Out of the savories,
This is winning so far.
yeah, this is it.
Really? I mean, it is a sensation.
I think so. This is it.
Okay.
There's no more discussion.
It's between this and the mushroom for me.
They're so different.
That's true.
How do
The,
you
the
have
feta like pops out at
Mm.
the end. So
It's like a
good.
little bit tangy.
That's what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
gives like a little kick.
It's really good.
10 out of 10. I'm just
A
saying
whole-
completely high level. High level, Zoe. Did you like that word?
Okay, let's taste this, which they probably should have warmed.
Oh, they probably should have. Because it's like a little roll.
Yeah.
They are the best. I love them so much. They are
Rolls with
like a ciabatta.
With mushrooms and onions and
No,
It's
not
not mushroom.
onions and
Tomato.
tomato. What would you put in it though?
No, I'd have like dips.
Yeah, that's right. Do you know what dip I want to make? Tzatziki.
He's the best.
I love tzatziki. You could probably make a banging
Oh, honestly,
tzatziki.
it's like the easiest thing in the world.
Okay, for you.
No,
Being
for you,
hot
you
is
like-
easy for you.
Guys, please tell me if she calls all her guests hot. Please just tell me.
I think what's going to happen is that all my other friends are going to watch this and be like, why is she not this in love with me?
Really?
I do think so.
Well, I don't think so. I think you'll be a little bit of you. Not you. You're not in love with me.
Oh my god. This man is on the phone. The scripture is going to be, how did we become best friends? And then I was going to say, I literally didn't give up.
She literally doesn't give up.
Isn't that the real truth?
That is the
You were going to say the whole story. We live
No.
next door to each other. I told you it was great looks come great response. And then you were going to spill. And then I was going to say, basically what happened is I was like a dog with a bone. I wouldn't let her go. Yeah, I wouldn't let her go. It was like challenge accepted. She doesn't let anyone in.
Anyone, like most people.
Let in. Okay. Whatever, I won't reveal your secret.
Tim, you are like
But out there. So
batshit crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like
she did okay. She was particularly boundaried with me. And I
Yeah,
wore
because,
her down.
yeah, but like in the best way possible. Wore me down and changed my life.
How's that?
Exactly.
So you don't regret it for a moment.
No, not for one moment.
In fact, perhaps we might say you are grateful that I dug my,
Your claws in.
I got locked door.
Locked door. I've known you for years.
Yeah, but we weren't friends.
No.
Love what you just did. That was mine.
Not.
I left. I
This is, like
completely
my,
left.
this is my toxic trait. Take the fitting out of things.
Now we're going to do check your mates
You have a script.
in my head.
Okay.
Okay, what is the one thing that the world doesn't know about you to me to you? Like, what is, I'm going to tell the world one thing they don't know about Ronit that I think that they should know. And you're going to tell the world one thing about Simon that they don't know that you think the world that should know.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I'm going first.
Okay,
I've had
fine.
time to think about mine. Okay, the thing that the world does not know about Ronit. I don't know if you're going to love me or hate me for that
I
saying
don't know.
this. You're actually very sensitive. Not sensitive as in easily hurt, sensitive as like very empathic. You emote very well. You actually might not show it on the outside, but you like what people are feeling and you're sensitive to how it hurts them.
That's very interesting.
And you have it's like your superpower on the inside. You
It's like-
can also hap what people are
it's
what's
like not
hurting.
very deep down, but it's there. Like
Well,
it's undeniable.
It's there. You're feeling it. You might not be acting on it, which is very rational. You're choosing to act based on evidence or reason or whatever. But on below that, you're very sensitive to what a person is feeling. Are you never nasty? You're a skinny bitch.
I'm a skinny bitch. Is it the same thing as a bitch?
No.
No. So what you're saying is like it's so true, and I always say is that like I can't hide with you because you see things. No, it's true.
It is true. You
You
see, I
see
thought you
things.
might be cross. Not cross, I don't saying like,
I believe everything that you say.
no, but
I trust everything that you say. So like I can't be cross with this.
you
It's
are a
like,
much better businesswoman than me because of this.
All right,
Like you can be in a corporate situation, in a business situation, whereas I can be like in the middle of a boardroom
and then
be
you
like,
start like pulling out your camera and making a podcast.
or that number one. I'll be like to the CEO,
You're jealous.
No, you've got pain in your eyes. Why have you, in the middle of a meeting, I'll be like, you've got to, this literally happened to me a few months ago, like 600,000 investment. Everyone had left. We were in the boardroom for 2 hours. He was crying, telling me his life story. I wish I had you also see it, but I wish I had the ability like you to just be like, okay, I can see it. I see this person's in pain, but I'm not going to deep dive into this person's world right now. I'm here to have a meeting about plastic molds and I'm going home.
I know.
I have the meeting and then...
So I'll tell you why. I don't think it's professional. I think it's just like my natural protection mechanism to protect myself from pain. Because like if I had to like actually open up that can of worms, like it's gonna hurt like hell. It's like I don't want to be there, actually.
Okay, because you're too sensitive.
Painful.
You see their pain.
Pain.
I hear that 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yes, and the truth of the matter is, I do take it on, and then I like sit at home and like fester about this man who like got this weird virus and couldn't walk for 3 weeks, and then
because you literally took a can open.
You know what? You leave your can open at home, and that's fine.
No, I think that, like, I have one in my bag, but like
you know when to take it.
Yeah.
That's wisdom.
Also why I was so skeptical with you in the beginning, because like I tend to like follow things like hook, line and sinker. Like if somebody says to me, like if I like hear somebody say like
banting is the new way to
yeah, whatever, it's like all of a sudden like
I'm banned.
I haven't even gone into Google yet, and like I've thrown away all the carbs in my house and I'm banting and I go like balls to the walls.
I so don't see you like that. You always say this about yourself, and I so don't see you
like that. Can't be too right. It's like I can't
there can't be two right.
Can't be too right. It's like two different ideas can't
exist at the same time. Two things can't be true at once.
No, and like that, like
calorie deficit and banting, it's one or the other.
So
you're saying Ariel taught you to have the can open in your handbag, but don't just whip it out.
Exactly, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a can opener. It's not like black or white. Like yes, there's a time for a can opener, but it's not every single time, and there's no rules as to when you should take it out. These are things you're going to have to learn and develop by yourself over time. Because I want everything black and white in a book, telling me what to do.
Yes, tell me
okay, Ronit, now open your bag and take out the can opener. Nobody's going to tell me that.
Just want to say those summers look amazing.
That was yours, baby.
So you would agree that that's something that the world doesn't know about you?
Yes.
But it is true.
People absolutely don't know that about me. It is so funny that you say that.
They don't realize you have that depth of insight and you're choosing not to act on it.
But that sensitivity also comes with like feel. Like I'm saying, it's not just I'm sensitive to other people. Like I feel things.
You are feeling.
And people don't know that about me. People think that I am strong. People don't know that I'm actually shy.
They don't know that. And that's such a big thing in terms of the gym. And we've discussed this as well. People like in terms like a lot of people find going to gym for the first time intimidating. And for you, it's like, I don't understand.
They say that it's me. Like,
yeah.
It's me.
And they find Ronit intimidating. That's like a big deal. And then we always discuss that you are actually quite shy.
I'm shy.
That's also a hurdle. I was like,
like I did one of those like anonymous Q&As, and someone was like,
yes, I remember this.
Someone was like, you don't like, why you like, who do you think you are? You don't greet me. I was actually like, I took it out, like I took a screenshot and I sent it to my friends group, and we were all like laughing because like you can call me a lot of bad things, but like you think that I'm not greeting you because like
I think I'm better
than you. Like, it's not even funny. It's not even like, it doesn't touch anything in me because it's so not the reality. The real reality is that like maybe I'm intimidated by you. Maybe I'm shy. Maybe I'm feeling insecure.
I was gonna say like one thing,
and that's like it's a very real thing for me.
One thing I've learned in life, the story of greeting and not greeting, most people are so worried and have so much going on in their life. They're not like avoiding greeting you. No. They're like trying to figure out how to like not get a divorce.
Exactly. Like, or like found out that like
their child has ADHD.
Exactly. Or mine is going to be a lot worse than that. But
they're
not like worried about you. And even if they are, let's say they are.
Let them not greet you.
It's not a reflection on you. So anyway, so connected to why I'm so sensitive, the podcast about me, naturally.
This is also why we're friends, because we both so obsessed with ourselves.
I'm not obsessed with myself.
Equally obsessed with each other.
Not with ourselves, but like our own voice. We're obsessed with our own voice.
We're very talkative. We're both very talkative.
We both like, exactly, like I'll talk over someone to try to get them up. Like I'm not a listener, I'm a talker.
You do very well though.
I listen. So
I'm saying in the podcast, it's feeling very reciprocal.
Oh, it is. Yes.
Okay, so to bring the point home about your sensitivity,
That also people like say to me, like people think that I don't have emotion, like feelings. Like
that's
think
true.
like that I'm so professional. Like I remember someone
You come across very
like some, yeah, it's like, but you don't take things personally. Take things like I take things which I should not take personally.
That's true.
So personal that
Yeah.
it's like the most important measure in my entire.
that's a sensitivity.
It is a sensitivity.
So I was right.
You were right. You were 100% right.
As per usual.
Obviously, you're always right.
Heard it, Javis.
You are not wrong about a lot of things.
My delivery might be a bit unconventional.
Very, very unconventional.
But the
Like, and also, that's okay. Can I go now?
Yeah,
Tell
go,
your
go,
thing.
go,
Okay,
go,
so
go.
this is what people don't know about Sim. Okay, you appear to the world to not have your shit together. One day you're living in a
ecopod.
hut,
I've never lived in a hut.
whatever.
Okay,
thing.
so.
The next day you only wore the same dress. I just decided to have the same dress, like everything, and I must blog about it. Not only must I like do it, I must also blog about it. Right?
It's about the joy of having a uniform as an adult.
This is the main part of the podcast, by the way. I think. So, okay, so let's go back. So, everybody is stupid for living in houses. Not everybody, yes, you know what, fine. Everybody's stupid for living in houses. We must all go and live in a hut, okay? A beautiful hut with water and electricity, but we must all do that.
And solar panels.
Okay? Like nuts. Like, who do you know that does that? Like, who do you know? Like, honestly, it's like, I would not be friends with that person, okay? Fine.
You're friends with her now.
It's a lot of, it just gives you a lot of, like,
Content.
content to talk about when you talk about other people, because that's what people do.
It did give people a lot of
A lot.
content.
Fine. So already, like, people, like, I don't know where to put her because she lives in an eco-pod. Nobody lives in an
It
eco-pod.
makes people uncomfortable.
And then she was like, well, that's exactly it. And then it's like, let's all wear a black dress. Only the black dress, like nothing else. And then like podcasts about it and books
Blogs.
about it and blogs and billboards about it. And
I
then,
never did a
then
billboard.
5 minutes later, she changes her mind. And then everyone's like, but it's so inconsistent. Like it's like, how can you do that? And then you say one thing and then you buy a house and then you buy a this. And then like, how can you say that? How can you Bobba's Ferrari and then you buy a 7-seater? All this like absolute like
Madness.
Like I wouldn't trust a person like that. It is so inconsistent.
It's disgusting.
It's disconcerting, inconsistent, and it makes people to feel very uncomfortable. And okay, truth, I didn't like you because didn't like you. I always liked you. I wasn't scared of you because I was scared of you. I was scared of you because like there was this like air about you.
Yes, darling. You were just weren't sure where to put me.
I wasn't
So
sure. No one was sure where to put you.
which box to put
So
me in.
now that is the exact thing I love about you. Is you can literally be so passionate about one thing and then change your mind. Gives a fuck. Who cares?
That's the art of giving a fuck. Full circle again in the podcast.
Who cares if it's inconsistent? I used to love red.
Mm.
My red stools, kitchen stools. Like I love
And
them
then we
so
paint-
much. No, I love them so much at a different size, and I got the same ones in red. And then the next day I woke up and I was like, I don't love them anymore. I don't love my red stools, and I spray painted them black.
And they look so good, by the way.
I always used to think like, no, like I don't have not like it's not like a lack of values.
Commitment, a lack of
It's not
commitment.
a lack of commitment. It's just a lack. It's like you're an evolving human being and you change your mind. That's part of being a person. That's part of. It's like you can't define who I am. No, I'm the kind of person that does this. No, there's no such thing. You are what you are.
Don't change your values and your beliefs when you get new information.
Right.
Like when the information I had said that human beings are destroying the planet and the number one thing that we're doing to destroy the planet is like generating personal waste, I took that responsibility very seriously. Then when I educated myself further and learned that like it's so misrepresented, then I realized it's okay to use paper plates again.
The only time it's a problem to act that.
I think that, and also if you're setting a bad example for your children,
That's hurting them.
what's the thing that people don't know about me? I appear to be mad, but
she's actually in secret. She's the straightest thinker. She's got her ducks in a row. Guys, I cannot make this up. I know it sounds mad, and I didn't believe it until like I spent a lot of time with her
inside my house because you can't.
Not even inside her house, like inside her head.
You have spent a lot of time inside my head.
That is, I'm telling you, like her thoughts,
Mark drop.
her actions don't represent her brain.
Oh, I always say it like this. Most people that you meet, like a Stepford wife-esque person, they present as having their life together, and on the inside it's chaos.
Exactly. That's it. Exactly. Except for what? Exactly.
I show my freak flag. I
Yes.
present the chaos. I will tell you that the baby didn't sleep last night. I'm ready to murder my husband. I've got a pimple. I
you'll
presented the
see
chaos.
it.
But
Yeah.
on the inside,
It doesn't present as that.
it's everything I feel is the furniture of my mind is very well organized.
Yes, and that's the thing that nobody can know about. I don't believe people know about you.
Only and I've said this to you as well.
Do your other friends know that about you?
My very close friends know this about me. That's why they're my close friends, because they see me.
The real question is, this is interesting. The question is that, why do you act out like that? That's the question.
I know, it is something I do have to think about. So I can own that whenever I'm overdoing it.
It's a defense mechanism.
There is a huge part of my personality that's just nuts and quirky.
Yes, I'm not talking about
You're
that.
not talking about that. You're talking about when I overshoot it.
Yes, like when you
to make people uncomfortable on purpose, which is me playing it
doing it for other people. I don't know if you're doing it for other people.
No, I know exactly. I'm thinking about, like, for example,
yes,
like in that circumstance,
yes, exactly.
I might overdo it as like be like, who do you think you are? I'm not going to fit into your box, and in fact, I'm gonna break so out of the box that you want me to go into that I'm gonna it's gonna be jarring.
Or like you could see your kitchen and the mess. That's like what you're showing everyone.
Right.
Like, why are you okay with that? It's just not conventional to be. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Like the rest of the world.
I'm okay with it.
Everyone's like, put the dishes away, or like,
right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I don't know if I used to show a more polished version of myself, as weird as this sounds, to the world through the blog and whatever. Now that I am like conventionally successful in my own right, because getting money from your parents is, I don't think that's exciting. It's so important for other women to understand that, like, you can start $1 million business from your smartphone. You can start an e-commerce business on your smartphone.
That's what I'm saying.
And have it be valued at $1 million. And at the same time, you can build a marriage and you can move 11,000 times and give birth to 4 children and become very successful. And your kitchen's going to be a mess. Like, that's what I'm saying about, like, wave your freak flag. Everyone's kitchen is messy. So just own the messy kitchen and be worth $1 million in the background. Not that your parents gave you, that you made on your iPhone 11, 10 probably, 8. Which one was it in 2020?
I think that's
you see me as well, huh?
Yeah, I totally see you.
You do.
You don't even know us. Yeah,
that's true. That's a sensitivity thing.
Yes, it is a sensitivity thing.
You see me in a way that no one else does, which I don't know the whole extent of the picture that you see, but I know that you haven't.
At least I've got like wide stripes. What just happened? It was just like you like cheese.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a very good podcast.